Most people think cats are weird because they don't understand us. But what if the truth is the exact opposite? What if those strange little habits you've laughed at for years are actually your cat's way of speaking a language so ancient and subtle that most humans never learned how to hear it? Once you understand what these behaviors really mean, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Cats have lived alongside humans for thousands of years, yet they remain one of the most misunderstood animals on Earth. Unlike dogs, they don't constantly seek approval or express every emotion in obvious ways. Instead, they communicate through tiny actions, quiet rituals, and behaviors that often seem completely random. But almost nothing your cat does is without a reason. Every slow blink, every sudden sprint, every strange stare carries a message waiting to be understood. One of the strangest things cats do is suddenly sprint through the house at full speed for no apparent reason. One moment they're peacefully sleeping, and the next, they're racing from room to room like something invisible is chasing them. Many people call these the zoomies, but they're much more than random bursts of energy. Cats are natural hunters designed to explode into action after long periods of rest. Even indoor cats still carry the instincts of wild predators. Those sudden sprints help release stored energy, sharpen reflexes, and satisfy ancient hunting instincts that no amount of comfortable living can erase. Another behavior that confuses almost everyone is when a cat stares directly at an empty wall or into a dark corner. It can feel almost supernatural. Some people even joke that cats see ghosts. While there's no scientific evidence that cats can see the paranormal, their senses are incredibly different from ours. Their hearing detects frequencies humans can't hear, and their vision notices tiny movements we completely miss. What looks like an empty room to you may actually contain the sounds of insects inside the wall or the movement of dust reflecting light. To your cat, the room isn't empty at all. Then there's the famous habit of knocking objects off tables. Pens, glasses, keys, remote controls. Nothing seems safe. It looks mischievous, almost intentional, and in many ways it is. Cats are curious scientists. They learn about the world by touching, batting, and testing objects. When something falls, it moves unpredictably, creating an exciting response that stimulates their hunting brain. If you've reacted dramatically every time your cat knocks something over, you've accidentally turned it into a game where your reaction becomes part of the reward. Have you ever noticed your cat bringing you a toy, a sock, or even a real mouse? Many people assume it's simply a gift, but the meaning runs even deeper. In the wild, mother cats teach their kittens how to hunt by bringing them prey. When your cat delivers something to you, especially while making soft vocal sounds, it may be treating you like part of its family. It's not saying you're helpless. It's sharing an instinct rooted in trust, care, and social bonding. As strange as it sounds, your cat may genuinely believe it's helping you survive. Another behavior people often misunderstand is when cats slowly blink while looking at you. It seems so small that many owners don't even notice it. Yet among cats, maintaining direct eye contact without blinking can be interpreted as threatening. A slow blink, however, signals complete relaxation and trust. It's one of the closest things cats have to saying, "I feel safe with you." The next time your cat gives you a slow blink, try returning it. You might be surprised when they blink back or even walk closer to you. Sometimes entire conversations happen in silence. Many cats also choose to sleep directly on their owner's chest, lap, or even face. At first, this might seem like they're simply looking for warmth. While warmth certainly plays a role, the emotional meaning is much stronger. Your heartbeat, breathing, and familiar scent create an environment that tells your cat everything is safe. Cats are at their most vulnerable while sleeping, so where they choose to rest says a great deal about who they trust. If your cat consistently sleeps beside you, you've become one of the safest places in their entire world. Then there's headbutting, sometimes called bunting. A cat walks up, gently presses its forehead against you, and rubs its face across your hand or leg. Many owners think it's just asking for attention, but this behavior has a fascinating purpose. Cats have scent glands around their face that release chemical signals unique to them. By rubbing against you, they're marking you as part of their trusted social group. It's their quiet way of saying, "You're one of us." To humans, scent marks disappear unnoticed. To cats, they're powerful messages of belonging and familiarity. Another strange habit is kneading with their paws, almost like they're making bread. Some cats knead blankets, pillows, or even your legs before lying down. This behavior begins when kittens nurse from their mother. Kneading helps stimulate milk flow while also creating feelings of comfort and security. Adult cats often continue the habit whenever they feel deeply relaxed. So if your cat needs you before settling down, you're probably making them feel the same safety they experienced as tiny kittens beside their mother. Many owners also wonder why their cat suddenly bites them during petting. Everything seems perfect, then without warning comes a gentle bite or quick swipe. It isn't necessarily aggression. Cats can experience something called petting overstimulation. Their nerve endings become overwhelmed after repeated touch, especially in sensitive areas. Instead of continuing to enjoy the interaction, their body signals that they've reached their limit. Learning your cat's unique boundaries helps build stronger trust, because it shows you're listening, even when they aren't speaking with words. Have you ever noticed your cat following you everywhere, including the bathroom? This often surprises people because cats are known for being independent. But independence doesn't mean emotional distance. Cats form powerful attachments to people they trust. Following you isn't always about needing food. Sometimes they're simply curious. Other times they enjoy your routine because predictable behavior makes them feel secure. And sometimes they just want to be close to the person who makes them feel safest. One behavior that puzzles many owners is when a cat suddenly exposes its belly. It's tempting to see this as an invitation for belly rubs, but that's not always the case. A cat's stomach is one of the most vulnerable parts of its body. Rolling over usually means your cat feels completely relaxed around you. However, showing trust doesn't automatically mean asking to be touched there. For many cats, the exposed belly is a display of confidence rather than an invitation. Respecting that difference helps strengthen your relationship even more. Finally, one of the sweetest behaviors is when your cat greets you at the door after you've been away. Many people assume cats don't miss their owners the way dogs do, but research has shown that cats form meaningful emotional bonds with humans. They recognize your voice, remember your routines, and often anticipate your return. When they greet you with a raised tail, soft meows, or gentle rubbing against your legs, they're expressing genuine happiness that someone important has come home. The beautiful truth is that every one of these strange behaviors tells the same story in different ways. Your cat isn't trying to confuse you. They're trying to communicate using instincts that evolved long before humans built houses or invented words. The more you learn their language, the more you realize your home is filled with quiet conversations happening every single day. That tiny slow blink, the soft head bump, the warm nap beside you, or even the midnight zoomies all become reminders that beneath your cat's mysterious personality is an animal capable of deep trust, loyalty, curiosity, and affection. Perhaps that's why people who truly understand cats often describe the relationship as something unique. Cats don't hand out their trust easily. They choose it carefully, build it slowly, and protect it fiercely. When a cat finally decides that you're family, you've earned something incredibly special. Not because you demanded it, but because you proved, day after day, that you were worthy of it. So the next time your cat does something that seems strange, pause for just a moment before calling it weird. Ask yourself what message might be hiding beneath that behavior. You may discover that your cat has been speaking to you all along, waiting patiently for you to understand. And if this video helped you see your feline friend through new eyes, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more fascinating cat stories and insights, and tell us in the comments your cat's name along with the weirdest behavior they've ever shown. We'd love to read every single story because every cat has a language of its own. And every one of those stories reminds us just how extraordinary these mysterious little companions truly are.